This time on Pole House Black Pot Weekend Getaways, we fix a classic, elegant dish. So stick around. We've never tried this.
I think they're done, hon. Welcome back to another On Our Front Porch Weekend Getaway.
Yeah, hopefully
Soon.
soon, very soon. Fact is, I think the weekend this airs is my birthday weekend, and we're going to be someplace. We're not going to tell you where.
So,
Someplace that I've been to, but not recently. I don't think you've
another
ever
state
been
park.
there. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, you took me there a long time ago.
So,
Right after we were married. So it's been a few years.
yeah, it's been a long time. We've
Yeah.
never actually camped down there.
No.
So we're going to try out their campground. But anyways, Wade wanted to fix me something for my birthday, so
yeah.
he's going to mostly do this video.
We're going to do a trial run on something that I've been wanting to make for a long time. Never made it, never eaten it. And I saw it again a couple weeks ago on the Pioneer Woman.
He loves the Pioneer
And
Woman.
Reed Drummond.
Reed Drummond, if you ever see these videos, my husband's your best friend.
Yeah. So she made mini beef Wellingtons.
Of course, they
And
live on a beef farm. We
Yeah.
don't, and beef is kind of expensive, and
especially tenderloin.
we hunt.
So we're gonna have.
We're going to use some of our venison.
Yeah, so it's going to be quote beef Wellington, but we're going to use venison tenderloin. So if you want to adapt this recipe, of course, use beef tenderloin and do everything else exactly the same way.
So we're going to light some briquettes, get
Yep.
started.
And we're going to show a
and
little
then-
bit different way to cook. If you only have like one Dutch oven, and you want to start something like this part we're going to start with, and then bake it, then you don't want to dirty up or wait for this cleaning the Dutch oven. You can do another method, which we're going to do using a skillet and still use a charcoal.
But it's still a black pot.
That's right.
So
So we're going to light the charcoal, and we'll be right
and
back. and
we'll
get
be
started.
right back.
All right. See you in a minute. You can use vegetable oil, but I'm using olive oil today. And a nice little tablespoon or two of butter. Here we have pre-sliced a venison loin, but you're going to use beef loin the same way to nice and thick fillets.
See here, look at that.
Tenderloin fillets, pretty good looking.
Yep.
And we're going to use some. This is Weber's Chicago steak seasoning.
Here, let's see that.
And Weber makes a good brand like this. So does McCormick's. They make a Montreal steak or whatever kind of seasoning you like. You can use salt and pepper and garlic powder, garlic onion powder, whatever kind of seasoning you like. There's lots of options. We're going to season one side, and I'm going to put them in, and I'll season the other side. So, should be getting pretty good and hot. So the Dutch oven, our skillet's good and smoking. Almost to the smoke point, because what we want to do is sear our steaks. And then we're just going to partially cook them. When that point, we'll pull them back out, and then we're going to let them rest and cook something else that's going to go in there, and then we'll go to the next step. So I think we're getting hot. So I'm going to drop them in. I probably got a bigger skillet than I need, but I want plenty of room.
Because when you sear those, you're searing them on all sides, not
Yeah.
just the top and bottom.
Yeah. And you want a little room so that they have room to sear and not steam. Now we're seasoning the tops. Let them cook for a few minutes.
We'll
Don't really need to put the lid on because we're not going to try to cook them all the way through because they're going to cook again when we bake them. So we're just going to let them sear a few minutes, get good and brown on the bottom, flip them over, do that side, and do kind of flip them around to get all the sides done. So
we'll come back when we're flipping them.
We'll come back and show you as we get cooking. Okay, I think our first side's getting good and seared. Okay, I think our meat has been seared, so we're going to pull it out, put it back in here. We're going to let that rest. It can cool down a little bit. It needs to cool before we put it back in our pastry anyway. And over here, Angel already did this. It was nice and handy with the inside and the chopper. Mushrooms. These are, I think, baby bell, finely chopped up. Stir this in. Till it starts coming into thicken it. Okay, it's starting to come together. We're not quite there, but we're going to have to go ahead and add in some salt, a little bit, and some fresh black pepper. Now, if you want to keep it clean and white, you can certainly use white pepper. But we don't have any white pepper. a little bit of our mushroom and onion on top.
Yeah, we want to make sure we get all that goodie used up.
Each one. This is cooled off to about room temperature now, because we don't really want to start cooking anything until we get it back in the Dutch oven. Now, I'm going to kind of put some on. If I have to come back, I'll put a little bit more to kind of use up more than probably all of our filling. Just a little bit more. I'm going to keep it right in the center because we got to fold it all over and seal it up. Hopefully. That's our goal. Okay, now. Alright. Now you take a piece of your steak, put it right in the center. Now the fun part. See if we can get it all rolled up. Corner to corner. Fold it up here. And carefully try to seat it all up. Just like that. Make a nice little bundle. And then we get the lid off of our Dutch oven over here. And we're going to set them in our Dutch oven.
You know what this kind of reminds me of?
What's that, huh?
Them beer rocks we made at Thousand Hills.
Oh yeah, they were wrapped up with goodie inside, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
We didn't use puff paste. Did we use puff paste? No,
No.
we made homemade. We didn't use puff paste. We made
No, we
homemade
didn't use homemade. We used
used
store-bought
bread
dough.
on it. So,
That
there
was
we
a
go.
fun weekend.
Yeah, we might have to rearrange them a little bit when we get them in there so evenly spaced, but we'll figure that out when we get to that point. Steak. These wider first. Seal them up good. Lay it, seam down in our Dutch oven. Okay.
He's gonna finish these last three. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay, last one. Get it sealed up
You
good.
just barely had enough in there, didn't you?
That's right. Put it over here. Now, one more final touch.
Looky how they look in there.
We have,
While I'm over here, dear, I'm gonna start these briquettes.
okay, I have whisked together, or Angel already did it, an egg white, and I'm going to whisk it up again real quick. Put an egg wash on here. That should make our crust nice and shiny when it comes out.
Hang on, let me get myself out of the way.
Alrighty.
I think those are going.
Looks like. Alright.
So beware of the prevailing winds, dear.
They'll be coming my way,
Yes, they will.
but I don't know why. It's supposed to go to Beauty, and I don't know why they're coming to me. Should be going to you instead of me.
No, you're more beautiful than I am. You're beautiful inside and out, baby.
So are you. Alright.
And we're not just saying that.
Say it because we mean it, don't
That's right.
we? There we go. All egg washed up. As soon as our charcoal's ready.
I
We'll
still
get
feel like a honeymooner.
Alright. Lid on, keep it nice and clean in there. That was the mercy of my prevailing winds. Okay, as soon as that's ready, we'll be back and get it baking. Stay tuned. Okay. I think charcoal's ready. What do you think, Angel?
Wow, what do you think?
I think it looks
I
good.
think it's done.
Alright. Now, we need a 12-inch Dutch oven. And we're going to do the instructions for the puff pastry. Says basically about 375, 400 degrees. So, we're going to do, to get that normal Dutch oven temperature, about 30 pieces. So that'll give us about 10 on the bottom and 20 on top. And of course, when we're baking, what do we never do? Never put any charcoal in the middle. So we're just going to do a
And
nice,
why is that?
nice ring around the outside. That is because no matter how much you rotate your Dutch oven during the baking process, you're going to have that one coal in the middle that's hot. It stays in the middle, so you're going to have too much heat in the middle. So the bottom center it's going to be extra hot and probably burn something.
And people who burn the bottom of their biscuits, that's usually what happens, isn't it?
Either that or they got way too much on the bottom to begin with.
Well, that's
a lot of
true
times
too.
that's the case.
Because what's the ratio, dear?
1/3 on bottom, 2/3 on top when you're baking. So, and bougie, nice, solid ring on top, all the way around. And then we'll have about 4 in the middle, be fine. And stevie it out. Okay, and I think we've never done this before, but it's probably going to be a pretty good idea to probably pushing 30-minute bake time, but we might want to check it beforehand just to make sure at about 20 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and set a timer for about 10 minutes and then come back, rotate it because we're still baking in there, so we need to rotate so everything will hopefully get nice and evenly brown. So we'll see you back here in 10 minutes. Okay, time for our second rotate. 1/3 turn.
Now, honey,
1/3 turn the other way.
I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, we need to check this just to be on the safe
Yeah,
side.
because we don't know. We've never done this before. So we rotate it, then we lift it up and kind of look.
Oh, we got a ways.
Yep.
Ooh, that looks good though.
Alrighty, we're good. All right.
Ooh, I smell it now.
Let's go 10 more minutes and we'll be back. Okay.
Well, it smells good.
We checked it 30 minutes and it wasn't brown yet, so we went another 10 minutes. So
No, it
it's
looks
been
pretty
40,
good,
so
I
I
think.
think we're getting.
Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, yeah, doggies.
Looking good.
Now, I think he's gonna pull one out. I need to move, don't I?
Yep, I'm gonna put this down over here. A safe spot. And I'm going to spatula and plate.
I'm
Dig in here.
videotape this from here. Looky there. Oh yeah. And
Now,
I'll tell you, that smells good too.
with any kind of meat, you need to let it rest a little before you cut into it. So we're going to set it here for a few minutes. Let it rest just a few minutes, and then we'll probably cut it in half and give it a sample. So we'll be back about 5 minutes.
I tell you, I had my doubts about this recipe because I don't like onions and mushrooms, as I've told you often. But dude, this smells good. So Wade wants me to try it.
So you want to cut in there. Okay.
There. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Now.
Turn it around where I can see it. Looks good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Ah. Yes, our friendly neighborhood rooster. I'm supposed to try it with a little bit of this, right?
That's what we made it for. The horseradish sauce. Yeah.
Oh. Very good. Don't taste the mushrooms or onions.
My
At
turn.
all.
I'm coming in here.
All right. Cut yourself some.
I'll pick it up. Heck with it.
Okay.
That'll be that horseradish on top.
I tried to be dignified with it.
Yeah.
It's worth eating again, isn't it?
Good stuff.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think this is a keeper.
I do too.
Yeah.
You know, we often said anything you cook in your oven or your stove, you can cook in a Dutch oven. I guess we just proved it.
You certainly can. So, yeah, if you want to try something kind of a little bit elegant and kind of fancy, and it's a pretty good recipe, I think.
Yeah, it is. So, if you like this video, give us try that again. If you like this recipe, give us a thumbs up, which is a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And give us a comment about what your favorite recipe is, or what you've just tried making.
It's something new that you haven't
Or send us a
and
recipe.
This is an old recipe that's been around for a long time, and we've never made it. Usually they use a whole
roast
venison, a whole beef loin roast, and wrap the whole thing. But these individual ones are even better, I think.
Yeah,
I've never had the other, but these would be easier to eat too. You can kind of pick them up as a pocket if you want to, or cut them up. So, yep, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.